کچھ غم نہ دلاور کو، سیدانیوں کا پردہ اب کون بچائے گا؟ زہرا زہرا عباس کا پرسالو، ٹوٹی ہے کمر شہ کی، گھبرانا مگر اکبر، ٹوٹی ہے کمر شہ کی، گھبرانا مگر اکبر، فرزند نبی تیری میت کو اٹھائے گا، زہرا زہرا اکبر کبھی پرسالو، سوتے نہ تھے تم اصغر، جھولے میں تڑپتے تھے، سوتے نہ تھے تم اصغر، جھولے میں تڑپتے تھے، دنیا کو خبر کیا تھی، ایک تیر سلائے گا، زہرا زہرا اصغر کبھی پرسالو، سرور نے اٹھائے تھے سب ساتھیوں کے لاشیں، سرور نے اٹھائے تھے سب ساتھیوں کے لاشیں، شبیر تیرا لاشا اب کون اٹھائے گا، زہرا زہرا سرور کبھی پرسالو، بآواز بلند صلوات۔
آواز بلند صلوات۔ خاک پہ بیٹھی سر کو جھکائے، دکھیا کیا کیا دیکھ رہی ہے، خاک پہ بیٹھی سر کو جھکائے، دکھیا کیا کیا دیکھ رہی ہے، آج علی کی لاڈلی بیٹی کل کا طوفان دیکھ رہی ہے، خاک پہ بیٹھی سر کو جھکائے، دکھیا کیا کیا دیکھ رہی ہے، ہر بی بی ہے در کے سہانے، لے لے کر عباس کا نام، ہر بی بی ہے سہانے لے لے کر عباس کا نام اپنے بازو اپنے گیسو اپنا چہرہ دیکھ رہی ہے چومتے ہیں عباس کے بازو فاتح خیبر اور زینب چومتے ہیں عباس کے بازو فاتح خیبر اور زینب درد و الم کے اس منظر میں دست بریدہ دیکھ رہی ہے خاک پہ بیٹھی سر کو جھکائے دکھیا کیا کیا دیکھ رہی ہے زہر میں ڈوبی تیغ لگی ہے فرق علی سے کوہ ربا اور اس گہرے زخم میں زینب زخم حسین دیکھ رہی ہے خاک پہ بیٹھی سر کو جھکائے دکھیا کیا کیا دیکھ رہی ہے کچھ تو پتا تھا تیغ ستم نے زہر ابھی کچھ شام میں ہے کچھ تو پیا تھا تیغ ستم نے زہر ابھی کچھ شام میں ہے اس لیے زینب صد پارا شاہ بھر کا کلیجہ دیکھ رہی ہے باپ کی میت مل جھل کر کاندھے پہ اٹھاتے ہیں شبیر باپ کی میت مل جھل کر کاندھے پہ اٹھاتے ہیں شبیر زینب دکھیا تیروں پر سر ور کا جنازہ دیکھ رہی ہے خاک پہ بیٹھی سر کو جھکائے دکھیا کیا کیا دیکھ رہی ہے صبح کو حیدر دفن ہوئے ہیں شام کو حیدر کی جائی صبح کو حیدر دفن ہوئے ہیں شام کو حیدر کی جائی مثل سکینہ خاک پہ بیٹھی باپ کا رستہ دیکھ رہی ہے خاک پہ بیٹھی سر کو جھکائے دکھیا کیا کیا دیکھ رہی ہے آج علی کی لاڈلی بیٹی کل کا طوفان دیکھ رہی ہے صلوات
salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad. Can we please recite Surah Al-Fatiha for Mehrangeen binti Ghulam Hussain? Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Malik yawmiddin, iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdina as-sirata al-mustaqim, sirata alladhina an'amta alayhim, ghayril maghdubi alayhim wad-dallin. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Qul huwallahu ahad, Allahu samad, lam yalid wa lam yulad wa lam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Qul huwallahu ahad, Allahu samad, lam yalid wa lam yulad wa lam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Nanzalnahu fi laylatil qadr wa ma adraka ma laylatul qadr. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان اللعين الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد نبيه وآله وسلم تسليما صلوات. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى محمد. Can I have everyone please together recite aloud salawat? Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad. Dearest Mu'mineen, we are gathered in this majlis today to send the isal and the sawab to a dearly departed mother of our dear brother. And it is our religion, our sect, our maktab, our fiqh that has that honor and that connection with the ones who are living and the ones who have gone. There is no other religion and no other deen in the world that celebrates the departed like we do, that sends gifts to the departed like we do. It is said that when you recite Al-Fatiha, when you recite salawat for the marhumeen, when you do sadaqah for your marhumeen, then it is not something that is just in words that have come out of your mouth and you will see the effect of that on the Day of Judgment. No, it is said in many of our riwayat, in Bab-e Mautul Hayat, in Al-Kafi, that when we send sadaqah for our marhumeen, at that very moment it is the angels that will take a gift to the one who has departed. They will take a gift. If you have given clothing to those who do not have clothes, food to those who do not have food, money to those who need it, then an angel will carry these gifts far greater than what we have given over here. We here are giving worldly, should we say sadaqah to those who are in need of it. Over there, the marhuma will get a gift in a tray brought by an angel, and the angel will say that this is for you. It has been given to you as a gift from your son, from your daughter, from your parent, from your brother, from your sister. They will say the name of the one who gave sadaqah, and then they will give them the gift. And then at that time, your marhumeen will do dua for you. In no way are we disconnected from our marhumeen. Their reality, their existence, in many ways is far superior to ours. It is we who think that we are living and they are dead. We are under the delusion because the curtain that hides them from us makes us think because our heart is beating and our lungs are passing oxygen, therefore we are living and they are dead. But that is not the case. There is a riwayah in which Abu Basir narrates, one time I was with my beloved master Imam Ja'far ibn Muhammad al-Sadiq salawatullahi alayhi Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad. And the master says to Abu Basir, he said, my master said to me, "Oh Abu Basir, do you know what death is? And do you know what life is?" Abu Basir was very excited, for at that moment that is what he had been thinking about. He was thinking, my death is near. What is life and what is death? He said, "Oh beloved master, please tell me, what is life, what is death?" He says, "Abu Basir, do you know that when you came into this world, you were crying. You were in your mother's arms crying and wailing, and your mother was smiling and laughing?" And he says, "No, master, I do not remember this. How can I possibly know why I was doing it?" He says, "Abu Basir, you were crying because," and this is the sharaf of the Shia, "I do not remember the first few years of my life, but your master, your imam will tell you not only what you were doing, he will tell you why you were doing it." And he says, "Abu Basir, you were crying because you were in a new universe. And the new universe was very, very new to you. Anything here you did not know. And what you knew before this was the womb of your mother. Oh, Abu Basir, when you were in the womb of your mother, the warmth of your mother's womb, the heartbeat of your mother, and the sustenance from your mother was all that you knew. There was darkness, there were veils, you did not move, you did not breathe. At that time, there was nothing better for you. When you came into this new universe that was full of light, full of people, full of new things, it was all unknown to you. So you were crying. You were crying because you were missing your previous life of the womb. But Abu Basir, do you know why your family was laughing? While you were crying, they were happy. That mother who will cry with you on every tear that you shed for the rest of your life is happiest when she hears the first cry of the baby. And he says, because they knew that where you have come is better than where you are coming from. Where you are coming from was a womb in which you did not do anything. Now you will grow, you will feed, you will nurture, you will get stronger, wiser, more capable. You will learn, you will gain knowledge, you will gain skills, you will start to raise a family, you will earn a living, you will start to influence and affect the community around you. Oh, Abu Basir, there is much more happening in this earth than there is in the mother's womb. But do you know, O Abu Basir, why is it that when many a time we are leaving, we may be sad? When we leave this universe and go to the next, we will be sad and we may cry. And the ones who we are leaving will cry for us. But O Abu Basir, just like as you came into this world crying, there was those who welcomed you laughing. In the same way, you may leave this world crying, but there are those in the next universe who will welcome you laughing. Do you know why they will be happy to see you? Why, O Master? They will be happy because they know that the universe that you have left is far inferior to the kainat in which you are entering. O Abu Basir, the difference between the womb of your mother and this earth, and the difference between this earth and the next realm is 70,000 times more. 70,000 is just a number. It means that it is far more than we are capable of imagining. Abu Basir, people think that breathing and the heart beating is life. They do not know. The people of this world do not know that it is when you close your eyes that your life begins. Oh, Abu Basir, the people who think life is death, death is life. What we think of in this world as death is true life, and what we think of as life is death. It is when the heart stops that we start to live. It is when we are put into the grave that we start to live. When the mu'min and the mu'minah, the believer, the one who believes in Allah leaves, it is said that the earth welcomes them. It is said that the earth says, you are the follower of Abu Turab, Ali ibn Abi Talib. Ya Allah, Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. And I was proud that you walked upon me when you were living. And now that you have come to rest, I will open up the grave for you. You will see what lies for you in heaven. It is said that when the believer is departing, they depart in a way that the angel of death is told and commanded by the beloved messenger and the first imam. The one who is leaving is a believer. Take their soul gently. The angel of death comes and says, do not worry, O believer. I will be 70 times more gentle and merciful upon you than your mother. A mother is no small thing. There are many bonds of love in this world. Nothing greater than the mother and the child. It is said that Allah instills His love and mercy in the mother. A mother is that which has unconditional love for her children. Unconditional love. This is a manifestation of Allah's unconditional love. It is said that no matter how bad a child may be with the mother will never be angry with her child. Even if a child does zulm upon their mother, the mother will never do bad dua for the child. A mother only wants good for the child because Allah has instilled His mercy. When the Holy Messenger wanted to explain the love of Allah upon its creation, He did not give the example of the father or the brother or the sister. He said, Allah loves you 70 times more than your mother. 70 times more than your mother. He used the mother as the example to understand his love. The sacrifice a mother makes is inconceivable. They said when they came to the Prophet, I took care of my mother for 25 years. She was paralyzed. I carried her to the bathroom. I fed her with my own hands. I changed her clothes and bathed her. Ya Rasulullah, have I fulfilled my obligation to my mother? He said, O questioner, you should know that there was one night when you were in your mother's lap as a child and you had wet the bed. She did not have a second bed sheet to change. She lay on the place where you had wet the bed and she put you on the dry part. You have not even fulfilled the obligation of that one night. He said, why is that, O Master? It is because everything she did not want anything in return. But what you are doing is in return for what she has done for you. You cannot fulfill the obligation of one breath of your mother. And many depart and lose their mother, but none lost their mother like Hassan and Hussein and Zainab and Kulthum. Many have seen their mothers wither as a flower begins to wither away, but none saw their mother wither like Imam Hassan and Hussein. For when they brought fire upon the door of Zahra, and Zahra did not let them enter, it is said that they pushed open the door in a way that she was brought between the door and the wall, and she lost her beloved Mohsin. And it is said after that, we never saw our mother walk straight. She would always have one hand upon the broken rib. She would always walk with one hand upon the wall. This is how they saw their mother going. It is very hard to watch your mother leave. And in the last moments, it is said that everybody wants their beloved ones to be with them. But when Zahra is leaving, she knows they will not be able to watch me leave. She sends her children away. She sends her daughters away. She puts Fizza and Ayman outside the curtain where she prayed and says, wait here. And when you don't hear the tasbih anymore, know that I have departed. And she was saying the tasbih of Allah. And eventually we hear that her voice went silent. And Bibi Fizza said, Inna lillah wa inna ilayhi raji'un. فسيعلم الذين ظلموا أي منقلب ينقلبون لا لعنة الله على القوم الظالمين. Ya Rabbi, Ya Rabbi, Ya Rabbari Laha. Bestow the blessings of this majlis, of this zikr, of these tears, of this fazail, of this masaib upon the dearly departed mother whom we are gathered for today. Increase her darajah in heaven. Increase her proximity to the Masameen alayhim salam. Instill upon the ones who are mourning her the sabr jameel. May they be able to fulfill all the obligations of their mother. May they be able to give beautiful gifts to her mother. Oh Allah, let their mother's du'as reach them in this world and unite them again in Yawm al-Qiyamah and in Jannah. Hasten the reappearance of our Imam and instill upon us iman and vilayat and sabr and tawfiq and khair. Can we have another Fatiha for the departed and 3 times Suratul Ikhlas and 1 time Suratul Qadr? متوجه زيارة السلام عليك يا أبا عبد الله، السلام عليك يا ابن رسول الله، السلام عليك وعلى جدك وأبيك، السلام عليك وعلى أمك وأختك وأخيك، السلام عليك وعلى الأئمة المعصومين من ذريتك وبنيك، السلام عليك وعلى عليين الشهيدين وأخيك أبو الفضل العباس والمستشهدين بين يديك، السلام عليك يا أبا عبد الله وعلى أختك وبك أخرى الشام أم المصايب زينب التقية، السلام عليك يا أبا عبد الله وعلى أختك أم الكلثوم المرزية، السلام عليك يا أبا عبد الله وعلى بنتك سكينة جد مبينة مظلومة مظلومة مظلومة، السلام عليك يا أبا عبد الله وعلى بنادي هاشمية وأسيران كربلاء جميعا ورحمة الله وبركاته، السلام عليك يا غريب الغرباء، السلام عليك يا معين الضعفاء والفقراء، السلام عليك يا شمس الشموس أنيس النفوس أيها المدفون بأرض توس، السلام عليك وعلى أبائك السبعة وأبنائك الأربعة وأختك معصومة القم يا أبا الحسن يا علي بن موسى الرضا راضي بالقدر والقضاء ورحمة الله وبركاته، السلام عليك يا مولانا يا صاحب العصر والزمان، الأمان 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 من فتنة الزمان، السلام عليك يا خليفة الرحمن، السلام عليك يا مظهر الإيمان، السلام عليك يا شريك القرآن، السلام عليك يا إمام الإنس والجان، سيدي عجل الله تعالى فرجك وسخل الله مخرجك وزهورك واجعلنا من أنصارك وأعوانك ورحمة الله وبركاته.